Hello everyone, welcome to my video. Thanks for taking the time to watch the video. Today I wanted to talk about frenemies. And what I mean by that is people that you meet for the first time, and obviously, your guard's down and you're trusting what people are saying because you're trying to get to know them. But I have found that you have to be very careful. And always listen to your intuition and any red flags. So I have found generally that because I'm a very nice person, people keep pushing the boundaries and keep thinking they can get away with more and more and more. And you can only be so nice for so long, yes? So it's important to keep boundaries, to be able to say no to certain things you don't agree with. And don't keep saying yes and going along with whatever anyone says just to be nice. You don't have to be. Because if someone's being rude to you or inconsiderate, and they may be saying that in a casual way, it doesn't mean you have to agree with it or go along with it. You meet people sometimes that, call you their friend. But I think friends, they are recognized more by their actions than what people say they are for you. Yes. So if you were a friend to somebody, would you do the things that you're accepting from someone else who considers themselves to be your friend? So I think we all know what a good friend is. Somebody supports you, somebody who doesn't belittle you, somebody who's there for you. Yeah. A true friend, an honest friend. Sometimes they have to give you bad news, tell you something about yourself, and you may not like it, but it's the truth. And this is how we decide, and decipher who are our friends. But I found that, because I'm an overly nice person, I have run into so many people that after meeting them, I just think to myself, I give people time, yeah? I don't judge sort of right away, even though I generally know right away, what's going on. But I sometimes let my guard down when I'm first meeting people, which I shouldn't. And, I give them an amount of time. Probably the first few times I've spoken to them, to gather the facts of what's actually going on. Because I don't think you can actually, go on one time that you've actually spoken to somebody, because they might be having a bad day. All these other things you have to think about, even though I'm not saying don't trust your instinct. Sometimes you know right away somebody's a no good person. So, I think for me, I like to give people a chance because I'm a very considerate person. And especially if I see a cry for help, I always jump in and help. It's just my nature, very nurturing. And, I have found, recently I've had an experience where, I knew somebody, spoke to them once a week, and just learned that this person is not, it's exactly what they said they were on the first day, only I didn't want to look at it. And it's actually what helped me determine that, it's not somebody I actually even want to have a conversation with, because things got so bad, so casual, so friends, having a laugh, all this kind of stuff, that it got really out of control, in the sense that they thought they could get away with anything, yeah, saying anything, doing anything, and obviously thinking of themselves as God's gift, and this is not the way it is. You have to be considerate with people, considerate about their take on things. And this person was very selfish, didn't think about anyone else, expected everyone to fall into their ideas, which were distorted. And that's why this person is on their own, not really getting anywhere in life, even though they're an older person. And then they wonder, they have all these sub-stories saved up to tell people, to reel them in. Oh, this has happened to me, that's happened to me. So you feel like you want to help this person. So all well and good being loving to people, but I think sometimes, you give people a chance, and and that's it really. You don't see any change in them. They don't want to change. They don't think they need to change because they don't think they're the problem. They think you are. So anyway, I stopped talking to this person, and obviously he thinks something's wrong with me. Yeah, because I'm the one that stopped speaking all of a sudden, because I just don't want to deal with bullshit anymore, really. Yeah. Don't want to deal with somebody who's talking nonsense, thinks I'm a child, I don't know any better. And I do find that even as an older person, people think that they can treat you like you're an old lady or something, and get away with murder pretty much. So I think you have to really look after yourself, especially when you are an older person, because you have all the resources, yeah? You have everything they need. And obviously they're not going to tell you, but, they try to come across as friend, friend, friend. And, it's a whole lot of rubbish, really. Yeah. So, just a quick video to say, be careful when you meet people, because, yeah, it's nice to know people and stuff like that, but make sure that you're in a safe environment, and you're never alone with somebody you don't really know very well, because anything can happen. And this goes for any kind of environment, really, because I do find sometimes even, there's nobody really to talk to say what's happened, because nobody wants to hear it. And everybody always blames you. Yeah. So I think you have to be very careful and try and avoid such situations so that you don't have to recover from them. Yeah. Yes, you've given somebody a chance. And I think for me, it was, like I said, once a week for about a month. So I probably spoke to that person about 4 times. And that was it for me. Yeah. And I'm actually quite proud of myself, because I guess I've come to a point in my life where, I felt I gave the person lots of chances in that month to kind of show me that they are a real friend, and they never were. I was doing everything. I was looking after them, and they just couldn't, they expected it. They expected me to look after them after all their sub stories. I thought I'd feel sorry for them, which I did. Because I trusted them, because I tell the truth, and I, assume that people tell the truth, but most people don't, especially when they have something to hide. So anyway, lesson learned, and that's what this video is about, is that, if you meet somebody, make sure they're not a frenemy, that they are a true friend, and not the type of person where you think, like, who needs enemies if this person calls themselves a friend the way they treat me. All right, have a lovely day, and hope to talk to you soon. Bye.